Wait. They don't love you like I love
I'm
you.
scared that you're gonna drink my drink, honestly.
That's the worst, dude.
Yeah,
When he licks it.
yeah, because like you don't even know when he licks it too.
Gotta give him a little bit. He'll be all right.
No,
I
he
mean, it
gets that
depends
with
on what
food
it
though.
is, yeah.
He gets the tax with food. You can't have my drink.
No, yeah,
Oh,
you can't have
yeah,
my
yeah.
drink, especially like not from the cup.
Yeah. I get
There's
that.
fuck, what show was that? Love Is Blind, I think. Have you seen that clip where like the lady has like the wine and the dog, like she would share like the wine with the dog.
I think I've seen this on
wild.
TikTok.
It's fucking insane,
Yeah.
bro. Like it's so stupid.
Okay.
Yeah, like she has like a glass of wine and like she'll like just like like oh he loves wine and like the dog would drink the wine.
Wow.
It was awesome.
White lady, of course.
Of course. Yeah.
Older white lady?
No, I think like probably late 30s, early 40s, maybe, if that. Honestly.
Ew.
All right, fellas.
Man,
How crazy is it?
Wait.
this is wild.
It's awesome.
I guess this is technically our first episode. The first episode that was recorded, just wasn't great. Well, it was great. It was an amazing episode. Just like
we had dogs
production-wise.
fighting. We
Yeah.
we had
Sorry.
people knocking on our doors. You remember that? That sounded like the police were coming.
That was the best part because it was
Yeah.
mid-sentence and all three of us were just
yeah,
Yeah.
just fucking
people
shocked.
knock at doors.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, when the fuck do you knock on a door? I don't knock on doors. Whenever I go to my girlfriend's house, like I call her, like,
Yeah.
I'm outside.
I'm outside.
Yeah.
Please come outside and for me. Like, I don't want to knock this door right now.
I have to do it for work, and it's the most uncomfortable part. Just like, okay,
Yeah, knocking doors is like the new calling.
what do you mean?
Like, people don't really call anymore. I'm a big caller. I like calling, but like people aren't comfortable calling people anymore.
Yeah.
So just text me. You know what I mean?
I hate texting.
I'd much
You
rather
hate
call than
texting?
text.
I'd rather call than text.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of feel the same depending on who I'm talking to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if I could like text customer service, that'd be fire.
Yeah.
But we can't. Just like the crazy like Indian accent through the text. Nope.
Okay.
That one's out.
Not even 5 minutes in, and we're already cutting it
We're
out.
already
I look,
fucking-
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
It is what it is. It is what it is. All right, but yeah, so I mean, I guess we can kind of talk about what we did on the first episode because that one's not coming out, so this one's coming out. So, kind of just like recapping on where we were at, or where we were at, like with the original podcast. Again, I'm not going to say the name of it. If you can find it.
You earned it.
You earned it because it doesn't really exist. So, up to you. But we do not condone or promote what we said on that thing. If you do find it, there should only be like 2 episodes out there anyway, so it shouldn't be too big of a big deal.
I want to find them.
Go for it.
I'm gonna try.
I have all the episodes, like on a hard drive. So
Oh, okay.
Hidden in a forest somewhere, just buried.
yeah, exactly.
Like that scene in Ted. Not good enough. We got to go to the bottom of the harbor.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And yeah, really, that original podcast was just us talking shit. It started off as a music podcast and it very much devolved to just kind of talking about whatever. So this one, we wanted to structure it a little bit differently, actually structure it, I should say. Just try to really capture what kind of conversations, group of friends typically have. And for some weird reason, we always end up ranking stuff.
Every time.
Every single time. Like, it could be actors, food places, fast food places. I was thinking about, jerseys. Jerseys was a big one.
I thought you said juices. I was like, I don't know if I was there for that one.
I thought you said Jews at first. I was like, all right. Jerry Seinfeld.
Sandler.
So really what the structure of the show is going to be revolving around our top 5 of that specific week. But top of the show, we're just going to be kind of having a conversation about what we want to, topics that we want to talk about, news topics, personal topics, however we want to do it. Really just wanted to get this out the way just to kind of form the structure of what we got going on. So, yeah. How have you guys been?
Good, man.
This is getting recorded, 2 days after Christmas.
Yeah.
So I did want to talk to you guys. How was your guys' Christmas?
It was all right. I mean, nothing special, but it was still good.
Yeah.
Hung out with family. Linda had to work Christmas Day, so I just really watched football and
She had to work Christmas Day.
Christmas Day.
Damn.
Yeah. But it was cool that we just hung out Christmas Eve and his family. So
What was your favorite present that you received and that you gave?
I got this. You ever heard of Kanga coolers before?
No.
So it's like this brand of cooler where pretty much you can put a whole 12 pack in it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you can go for golf or the beach
Golf
or whatever. Yeah, for golf for sure. That one was pretty sweet. The best one that I gave,
Back
probably
Type.
the Aura ring.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Well, explain that what that is again.
It's
I have
pretty
no
much
idea.
just like a ring you wear and it tracks your fitness and your sleep.
Okay, so it's like a Whoop.
A what?
Like
What the hell's a Whoop?
Okay, I guess I'm in the minority of that. You looked at me.
It's like a
crazy.
Whoop.
The MP3
It's like,
player. of
oh,
Aura?
You said
What
Whoop.
is that?
I said it, but his
No, I
eyebrows
think
went.
Whoop was before Aura. What the fuck is Aura? Since when has Aura been around?
Or it's like a thing, man.
Yeah.
Like
But
you,
so is
like you
Whoop.
give off mad aura. You don't give off mad Whoop.
Well, I mean, fair enough, but the Whoop is like a brand. It's like a fitness tracker. You never heard of
I've
Whoop?
never heard of that. No.
Whoop makes me think of Goop, the Gwyneth
Oh,
Paltrow
the Gwyneth
shit.
Paltrow, yeah, that shit's kind of ass. Okay, well, what,
Yeah.
didn't she have a candle that smelled like?
Her vagina.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
All right.
She also has those like stickers that fix the vibration of your body. I don't know, man.
What the
They're like
fuck?
$60. That candle was like $40.
How do you know?
I watched a YouTube video about it.
Oh, okay.
I
yeah.
have 3 of them.
That's why my room smells like that.
That's what that smells.
It's not my
like.
laundry. It's not my shoes. It's Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina.
Like the second I stepped into the apartment, I was like, "What the fuck is that smell?"
Oh, sorry. It's Shallow Hal. That's sorry.
All right, so it's like she wears it, tracks her sleep and whatnot.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
I have no idea. Like I've never heard of this.
Yeah, no, they're kind of new, but it looks kind of obnoxious to me because the ring, it's so big.
Does an app track it, or is it just?
Yeah,
Does it
so-
outshine
okay.
like your wedding ring? You're like, man,
Essentially,
turn this
yeah.
shit off, bro.
but no, it looks pretty cool. So
Yeah.
yeah,
All right. Well, that's
Yeah.
cool. You liked it because she wanted it, kind of
Yeah,
vibes.
yeah,
I
yeah.
gotcha.
Nice.
Because you're like, I don't give a fuck. Like,
whatever you want. Yeah, she's tough though because she doesn't say what she wants for Christmas.
Yeah.
She says,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
you should know
I'm the
because I
same way.
told you throughout the year what I've wanted.
Then you're stuck sitting there.
And I'm like, I don't know what you wanted in July.
Yeah.
It's December. You know?
Well,
But-
and that's the thing. And I think I finally convinced my girlfriend to like actually make a list. Like we made like Amazon lists.
Amazon list. Oh, it's
Yeah.
smart. Yeah.
Like 2 months ago, she was like,
You
"Start
made it too? The whole list?
Yeah, like she was like, start it now. So like, you know, by the time we get there, like, you know, we're good. And it was, bro, it's helped so much.
Yeah.
Now I was shitty at it because I didn't put in stuff until like way late. So she just kept telling me like, you know, what the fuck do you want? But for her, like to put things on there and for me just like, you know, fucking just click yes and let's go.
yeah.
Super easy. So
Nice.
what do you get?
I got a lot of shoes for Christmas, really. 3 pairs of shoes. What else? Clothes. Really, it was very non-crazy Christmas, really.
Yeah.
Christmas Eve, did what he did. Hung out with the family. Watched the football games on Christmas. Did the presents. Every present I gave was my favorite, though, because it's exactly what everybody wanted.
Oh, yeah?
So it was great. And nothing was crazy. My mom got Beats. My grandma got, like, stuff for her new car.
What kind of beats did your mom get?
I don't know,
I thought
but,
when
like...
you said headphones, I thought you maybe got like the AirPod, like the Maxes.
No, she wanted a specific
Wanted
Beats.
Beats.
I don't know which ones Trent did, and then we went halves on them, and we were in the car, and we were just sitting there, and I was like, you know what's shitty? She's going to use them once a year, just on a flight. That's it. She'll never use them again.
That's kind of how I am with my headphones,
Like-
honestly. But you remember when Beats fucking first came out?
I couldn't have Beats.
It's huge, man.
My parents told me, hell no, here's Skull Candy. Like, all right, sweet,
You were
let's
lucky
go.
enough to get Skull Candy, bro.
I know.
Like I was getting bullshit. Like
Also-
if I was getting headphones,
Also stole a pair from Target.
I was just stealing pairs from people. We were talking the
Nice.
other day.
Hell
we were
yeah.
talking the other day. Do you guys fucking remember gummies? Like
The headphones? They
You
hurt
remember
your
that?
they hurt your ear after a
Hurt
little
like
bit.
a bitch.
Oh
Yeah,
my
they were
God.
terrible.
Mhm.
They were like the super colorful earphones. They would like always have commercials like about all the different fucking colors and shit.
No,
Like,
I don't remember.
they're
those.
like $10-15, some shit like that. And like I always wanted them, so I would steal it from kids that didn't have them. But you know,
Those were the headphones that like you have to fuck with the wire after like 2 weeks,
Yeah.
wrapping around your phone or fucking okay, and you have to sit like this so it plays the whole song. There's a whole
you have to
phone.
like push it
Okay.
against the phone for it
Yep.
to work and shit.
Right at
Yeah.
the plug-in, you have to fold it or hold it. It was a whole fucking thing, dude.
Oh, that's cool though.
Yeah, it was nice. Didn't do anything crazy. Yeah.
You're good at giving gifts, though.
Yeah, you are.
Like, you are really good at giving gifts.
You know why? Because I just ask, what do you want? I don't like the whole surprise stuff. I'd rather get you something that I know you want than be like, I hope you like it, and then you have to fake like it, and I know you don't like it, so here's a gift receipt. You're going to take it back anyway.
Yeah, I'm a big gift receipt guy. Like I'll give you the actual receipt if you fucking want it. Like I really don't care if like that's like a big thing. Like you're like supposed to take off like the price tag and shit.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. I'm like, if you really want to like, take it to wherever store you want to, like fucking take it. Like
Yeah,
it does not hurt my feelings whatsoever.
Exactly, and I just like to avoid that whole thing, though. Just tell me what you want, and I'll look at you right in the face and go, it's too much money. No, I'm not buying that. Or I'll just buy it. It's very easy.
What's been like from like kid till now? What was your fucking favorite Christmas gift that you got that you can remember?
A PlayStation 2.
That's a good one. Like the Slim.
Yeah, it was the
that's a good
Slim.
one.
And then
That's a
before
good
that, we had a PlayStation. And I found out my dad stole it. But it's cool. Not like from a store, like from a dude he knew, which is fine.
Just off the truck. Just
We
like-
still have it.
Wait, like from a dude, like from your neighbor?
Nah, just like one of his friends. He just took it, fucking brought it to the house. But I thought it was mine the whole time. It was great. And then he bought a PS2. And
That's crazy.
And that thing worked forever. So that was the best
PS2.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
PlayStation 2.
was
yeah.
fun.
Played,
Grand Theft Auto. San Andreas.
well, yeah, that.
That
I
was the
played,
best game on
Dragon
there.
Ball Z.
Dragon Ball.
That too.
Ooh.
Tenkaichi.
I also got my
Budokai
Tenkaichi,
Tenkaichi
yeah,
3.
Budokai-
got my nerd.
Bro,
Got my
That
first
shit's so
Madden with
fire.
it too. That was
There you
that
go.
was the start of a whole thing. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
that's fair.
Oh, SmackDown versus Raw on the
2007. Is it the one where Triple H is doing this shit
PlayStation?
right in the
Yeah,
front?
that shit's so
Yeah.
fire, so gas.
I'd always make a character, girls with big boobies. Every time.
Just wrestling.
Yeah. And there was always wrestlers that you were scared of as a kid, or was it just me? I was terrified of what's his face, the dude that
Who, Kane or Undertaker?
no, not either one. The Boogeyman.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
the
He would
yeah.
he would take the
Boogeyman.
clock and fucking
Jesus Christ!
He'd
you
eat the
fucking-
worms like
He had the
ugh.
worms. That was Boogeyman?
Yeah.
That was-
Okay.
Bro.
I remember, yeah.
Hmm?
I've never, like now, like every wrestler's like doing a fucking interview, like or like podcast or whatever.
Yeah.
I have not seen the Boogeyman.
He still does it.
He's not wrestling.
I could look it up right now. I swear to God.
What the fuck?
He's never
I didn't know
officially
that. I thought
retired, so he'll just like pop in every 4 months.
Just an old fucking Boogeyman.
Yeah, he actually
What if he
needs
actually
that
is
cane
the
now.
fucking Boogeyman and like he just like
This guy's got a
lives for,
great
like,
character.
100
No, I
years?
don't die. No,
yeah,
like,
like
that'd
100
be
years from now,
insane.
like our kids are like, yeah, the Boogeyman. It's like, what do you mean? Like it's still the same guy.
I'd have a flashback to right now and be like, oh my God, we were right. He doesn't die.
What did you get? Like what was
best
your
gift?
favorite
Oh, man.
gifts of all time?
I got a drum set
Tight.
when I was like 8 years old.
Really?
Yeah, that was pretty sweet. I played it for maybe like 6 months.
Did you actually like learn how to play it?
I took lessons.
Nice.
Yeah, but I just never followed through with it. But
Yeah.
that was sweet because I walked out and there was just a whole drum set in the living room. I was like, holy shit.
Your mom must have hated that.
Yeah, she did. But it was cool though. It was fun.
Yeah.
I also got Guitar Hero one year.
Ooh.
Which one?
3.
Legends of Rock. That's
Legends
what I'm
of
talking
Rock.
about.
That's
Dude,
fire,
That was
yeah.
sweet, man. I was on Guitar Hero for a solid 2 years.
Your
I
parents are like, you want to play the actual instrument? No, I don't want to.
no.
Fuck that. I didn't play Guitar Hero until college.
Really?
Yeah.
It's fun, right?
Yeah, shit was
We
fire.
should get it for this.
My friend, he had like the whole thing though. He had like the drums, the guitar.
Oh, Rock
Like
Band.
Rock Band.
Yeah, Rock Band, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was fire though.
That game is so fun.
Rock
Favorite
Band?
favorite game? Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was a lot of fun. I honestly can't remember shit from like Christmases. Like at least like my favorite Christmas gift. Honestly, like I used to just get a lot of clothes, which is like now as an adult, obviously you appreciate it.
Yeah.
But back then, you're just like, man, fuck this shit. It was funny because I was talking to my nephew, my oldest nephew. He's 21 now, or he's gonna turn 21 coming up year. And he was like, we were giving him presents, and in our family, for like the older people, we do like a Secret Santa.
Okay.
So all the adults, we get one person, and then we give all like the rest of the presents for all the kids.
Yeah.
And as the kids get older, like they start getting into that, and they don't get any more presents and shit. So he was like, seeing everyone open their presents, toys, whatever. And he comes to me, he's like, yeah, like I remember like we used to like not get a ton of toys. Like, I don't know, like we used to get clothes and that. I was kind of like, all right, like I'm like 7 years older than them. So like I was trying to remember, I was like, I feel like you got a bunch of toys, but whatever. literally the next day, I'm like cleaning out this closet in my parents' house, and I find this fucking memory card. And it was a memory card from 2012. So Christmas 2012 was on that fucking memory card. This dude has fucking toys. Just fucking opening toys like left and right. I was like, I can't wait to go back home and fucking show him these photos and be like, you fucking piece of shit.
We didn't get toys. What's this?
What the fuck is
What's
this?
that?
Like, you were 9.
Bullshit.
Look at this, stupid bitch. No, I love him, kind of. No, all right. Well, should we get to it then, fellas?
Already?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think this might be a little bit of a short one. So, you know.
Short one per se.
So this is gonna be the you fucking bro. He said I can't say the word per se.
I didn't say he can't
He was
say
like,
it.
That's a big
he
word.
Literally
I'm
was
like, bro, what the fuck are you
He
talking
literally was
about?
like, it's in my vocabulary. Never heard him say it before.
Per
Look at his
se?
face. Yeah. Nah, it's
Per
not.
se is-
Crazy.
It's an. Yeah,
I write it in contracts and shit.
You can write it, don't
yeah
mean
we're
you
not
say
talking
it.
in contracts right now.
What?
Per se. Contracts per se.
Thereof.
Is that the right way?
Here for.
Yeah.
All right, man. Fuck y'all.
Okay.
All right, so this is going to be, now we're moving into the section where we're going to be talking about our top 5. So normally what we would be doing is getting out a wheel. From there, we'll pick what our topic is for that week and discuss our top 5 in that category. But this week's a little bit different. This week in particular, we're going to be talking about our top 5 beers. Now, that sounds like we're talking about our top 5 favorite types of beers or brands of beers, which some of us made the mistake of writing. I won't say who.
Connor.
Mine's prepared, man. I've been thinking about.
Dude,
this.
my list is ready too, but I literally made 2 lists. I made a list of beers, and then I made this one today too.
But really what we're breaking down or like what we're ranking is the moments that we have that beer. So if you don't drink beer, substitute that with whatever your drink of choice is or whatever your vice of choice is. If it's a joint, if it's a margarita, whatever you want to. But essentially it's a moment where you get to indulge in that one thing, and just having that thing completes that moment.
Yep.
So we can. Where the hell's my phone? Is my phone over there? Oh yeah, can you grab my phone, please? It's on the top
Right
of the
there.
box right there.
Man, you know Toby looking.
All right, thank you. So we all have our lists written because we've been thinking about this for. Honestly, it's something that we've debated for a very long time.
Yeah.
it's something like every time we have that one beer, we always say like top 5 beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a great way just to kind of discuss it or debate it, however we feel, and ranking. So if you guys wouldn't mind, I'm going to go first. So number 5, we'll start at number 5, go all the way down,
Okay.
right?
Yep.
Okay, so number 5 is obviously still top 5, your least favorite from your top 5, but still obviously one of your favorites. So for me, number 5 is hotel balcony beers.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
so
didn't even think about that.
yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
either.
right.
Yeah.
So you get to your hotel. Maybe not all hotels have balconies, but that one moment where you're just kind of like relaxing in the hotel, and then you go to like the nearest shop that's around you, whether it's a gas station or a mini mart or whatever it is. You grab that beer. Maybe you're going to dinner before that, or maybe you're going out, whatever it is. Maybe you're meeting friends, but you have that one beer and it just hits different.
I like it.
I like that.
I like it a
'cause
lot, yeah.
You have the views on top of the hotel.
Right.
Shout out
and
Drake.
then, especially if it's cold out, you have those like warmers
Mhm.
that stand up, and you're sitting by one of those,
Yeah.
hanging out, having a few beers or drinks or whatever,
Yeah.
looking at the city. I like that. I
Even
didn't
better
think
when
about
it's
that.
like hot, you know what I mean? Like you're inside, you got the AC, but then like you got the AC with the balcony, you know what I mean? Still
Yeah.
hot, still cold, and then you got that beer in your hand. Shit's so fire.
Yeah.
I respect that. I
I'm
like
with
that.
it.
Yeah.
All right.
Go ahead, Connor.
All right, my number 5. So I have like any sporting event, baseball game, basketball
That's
game.
at 5?
That's at 5.
Okay.
And I have 2 reasons why. It's at
Okay.
5.
Yeah.
It would be higher, but my first reason, and it's the obvious one, is the price. You're paying
Fair.
damn near $15 for one beer to get a decent buzz. You're looking at like $50,
Yeah.
almost. That's kind of a stretch.
Yeah.
My
that's
number
fair.
2 reason that I don't have it higher is whenever you go to like a baseball game or basketball game or whatever, they have you open up your beer before you leave.
Yeah.
I hate that shit.
I do
'Cause if
too.
it's
Why,
if it's
though?
busy or something, and it's a crowded game, and you're trying not to spill your beer, you're trying not to like get it everywhere,
And
but
you
they
have to
make you
open
open it up. Like that shit's annoying to me.
That's
That's fair.
That's a great fucking point.
That's
Especially
fair.
like if you're like sitting like in the middle of a crowd or some shit. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
your seats are in the middle. You're like fucking staggering over here, just
You have
putting
to-
your nuts or your ass in someone's face, just with fucking open beers, just like slightly
Exactly.
spilling on your hands. Now your hands kind of sticky
It
when you get to your
sucks.
seat. and
Let's
shit.
go, D book. Just a nut right here. Like, come on. All right.
That's a great point, actually. Yeah,
Yeah,
shit.
But it has to be in my top 5 because I can't go to a stadium without getting a beer.
Oh yeah, for
100%.
It makes the experience, but
I'm surprised that's 5.
those are the 2 reasons why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
No,
would
it's
be
a fair
higher,
thing.
but-
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're getting crazier expensive. Like I have a Suns cup. You know the Suns cup that I have? It's like maybe a 20-ounce cup or whatever it is. Like, you know how much that fucking beer was? It was a
20
Michelob. Bro.
20.
It wasn't anything crazy.
In the Suns cup?
$20, bro. Oh yeah, you guys were just there. Yeah, $20 fucking for a draft Michelob.
And you don't think about it until you're walking away with it.
how much?
That's the thing.
How much were those fucking 12 packs of those Michelobs
Dude,
from
at
Safeway?
it was
like $7, $8
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
12 beers.
yeah.
That should
It was
so
nuts.
that shit should be illegal. Shout out Matt Ishba though. He's
Yeah.
doing a
Yeah.
great job.
$2.
And he's doing a great job with the concession stands at the Suns game. So hopefully that translates to the beers, eventually. I will say, like, whenever we've gone to Seattle together and we've gone to like the Mariners game and stuff like that, Mariners beers way better than Diamondback beers.
Yeah, because they have like different types.
Yeah, like
They're
right
more
here
like-
we're kind of just stuck to like fucking just like your run in the mill.
805.
Coors.
Yeah, Coors, Michelob, and that's
Yeah,
it.
they have like stuff that's brewed in Washington.
Yeah,
which
is
is
fantastic.
pretty good.
Good.
Shout out
it's
Rainier.
it's higher alcohol too, so you're kind of getting more for your buck. But
Yeah, and if you're not used to the elevation, you get a little buzz quicker.
yeah.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Shit's fantastic.
So
I bet.
All right.
yeah,
Ooh. So my 5 is a concert / like a festival, really. Either one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
okay.
You know what's crazy? I'm not a big fan of this. All right.
Really?
No, you
No,
set your
mine.
pace and I'll
Mine
give you
legitimately for the main reason is you can get a beer, and you can sit through the fucking opening act that like you might want to see, but more often than not, you don't really care to see. Just gets
Yeah.
you through it way better. You feel better. It's easier, and then you're good. And it's not as expensive as a football game or a basketball game or a baseball game.
It's still expensive though.
It is expensive, but not as expensive as like those. And I guess it depends at the venue too.
Yeah, because that's the thing about the venue, like especially like depending on like your ticket situation. You know what I mean?
That's true. Yeah.
Because if you're on the ground, you know what I mean. If you are like at a festival or some shit, you're probably gonna be on the ground.
Yeah.
You know, like in the middle of the crowd or whatever. I don't want like a beer
Yeah.
in my hand. I
Yeah.
just don't. I don't know.
It sounds great to me.
Really?
Yeah, it sounds great. It's great.
That's great. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. That's why it's 5 though, because it's nice. A little bit of a hassle, but it just hits well at a concert too. I don't know.
I like the point you made though with the opening acts.
Yeah, because
they
sometimes
suck,
you don't care.
Yeah, my
You're like,
friend's gonna
cool.
Get a beer and just
I'm gonna go. Yeah,
listen to music, I guess.
you can like wait in the line for a beer. You might hear that song and be like, oh, that's not that bad. I don't care though. I don't want to stand shoulder to shoulder with him still.
Yeah,
And then you're good.
I like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair. Hey, it's your list.
It's your
It's
list.
my
It's your list.
5.
It's your fucking list. You know, it's wrong, but I'm just kidding.
That's a little crazy, but like, all right.
All right. So I'm gonna start with my fourth, I should say. So my fourth is after yard work beer. So I kind of like threw in a little mix of it. It's like after yard work or just after like doing like, I guess like manual labor.
Yeah.
Outside of like your 9 to 5 kind of thing, if you work in a 9 to 5 manual labor situation. But like having, just that fucking sweat down your back or some shit like that in the summer sounds kind of freaky. Actually.
Yeah.
But then, like, going back inside and, like, just having that fucking cold beer, especially, like, if you go somewhere and, like, have, like, a draft beer or something like that, 10 times better. So, for
Old
me, that,
fucking
like,
man.
it feels like,
Old fucking man.
it feels like you,
after
like,
a hard day's work, I get my
after a
cold
fucking
beer.
hard day's work, you get a fucking beer, and it's fantastic. Like, it really is just, like, you feel like you earned it, and you don't feel bad afterwards, even like no matter like what kind of beer that you have or whatever it is. So that's mine.
I'm not mad at
I
it.
can't hate on it. I just think of like an old guy, like mowing his lawn.
As a guy who
you
works
know?
a 9 to 5, I fuck get it. It's great.
Yeah.
It's outstanding. So it makes sense. I think
Yeah.
4 is a little low, but okay.
A little low?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's how I feel. I mean, that's like nowadays for some reason or another, I just like don't do. I mean, I don't have a yard, so I can't do yard work or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I'm not really breaking a sweat, and besides like the gym, like so.
Fair.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 4 for me. So it's kind of two. So it's either just the jacuzzi or a pool.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just love being in. So if I'm in Washington and it's nighttime, it's a little bit colder. Just chilling in the jacuzzi, just getting a nice cold beer. It's great, bro. Like, cause it's hot in the jacuzzi, but you have that cold beer to kind of like cool you down a little bit.
Yeah.
And then in the pool, I mean, obviously, like you're swimming around, having a few drinks. Like you can't beat that. Summer
fair.
weather.
Yeah.
Like, I love it.
Yeah, that's fair. It's something about like carbonation whenever I don't have a shirt on that just makes me extra. It just makes me extra self-conscious.
But then you can just go to hard stuff.
That's true.
If you really wanted to.
Yeah, that's true.
But I get what you're
Like
saying.
that drink though, like that drink specifically.
Yeah,
like-
just having a drink like in a jacuzzi or a pool.
yeah. I think yeah. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
What do you think?
My 4 was already said. It was any sports game/venue thing.
Yeah.
I had it at 4.
Yeah.
But we already kind of talked about it. So
Yeah, I mean that's fair though. I like it at 4. I think at 4, especially now. Honestly, I would have put it higher. I would have put it higher, but yeah, you kind of convinced me.
That's what I'm saying. Man.
I'm actually gonna take it out of my top 5.
Oh,
Like you
shit.
pushed me out of my top.
Was
5.
it already in your top 5?
It was in my top 5,
Oh.
but now it's out of my top 5. I had like 7 written down because I was like, these can go kind of either way.
Yeah, yeah.
And this is what this conversation's about. It's like fucking discuss and see which one's best and which one's worse,
yeah.
and see what happens from there.
Mm.
So, was it back to me?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
we already talked about my 4, so.
Okay. 3 is airport beers.
At 3?
At 3.
Nah, that's.
No.
I want to say right now, I have it in the same spot.
You're at 3
Really
too?
at 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
we can kind of go together at the
Yeah,
same
it's
time.
fine.
Yeah, 3 airport beers. I mean, so what we mean by beers essentially is you get to the airport, whether it be 8 a.m. or 8 p.m.,
No matter what.
you find the nearest bar and you go get your drink of choice, whether, again, it's a beer or whatever it is. It just,
It makes everything good.
it really does.
It's-
Especially, honestly, especially if it's in the morning.
Yes.
8, 9, 10 in the morning, you go to the fucking nearest bar, you go get a beer, and it just makes you feel happy. Like,
But you got to be safe with it, though.
yeah,
That's the thing.
What do you mean?
Like, you can have a few beers, but you can't take it overboard, though. That's the only
100%.
thing.
Like,
Like-
being drunk on a flight.
I mean, you can be, but I'm saying, like, you don't want to be, like, an asshole,
No, yeah, I
if
get
you're
it.
like that. But
When I went to Florida, I got drunk on the flight there. That was at 11 at night, 10:30, something like
Yeah.
that. I got drunk at the restaurant, and that flight sucked.
The restaurant in the airport?
At the
or-
airport, yeah. And it sucked.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's terrible.
But I don't even think it was the beers. It was all the crying kids. That's what made it bad.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's part of it, though. You get more irritable and shit. See, that's a good
Yeah.
word. That's a good word.
That was a good word per se. I'll say. Yeah.
Yeah,
I fully agree. It's a
I have
top
it at
3
3
beer.
though because
it's top 3. Yeah.
yeah, I have it at 3. Just it's still as of now at least like limiting. You know what I mean? I don't as of now like don't travel as much, so like I don't get to enjoy it too much. And on top of that, like it could also depend on what the situation is. You know what I mean? So like you said, you can go overboard pretty quickly. Or on top of that, like I be peeing, bro. I have the bladder of
No,
a
that's
fucking.
a solid point.
I have the bladder of a 5-year-old. Like I pee a lot. So if I'm 2 beers deep and my flight's like in 30 minutes, I'm gonna have to pee on that flight, and I fucking hate getting up to pee on flights. It's honestly
It's annoying.
so annoying.
You forget how small the bathroom is, though, too.
Yeah.
On flights.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Yeah.
So thank God at Florida, we were the row right behind the bathroom, so I didn't have to walk past anybody. Woke up, fucking whatever. Dude, I was like in the bathroom like this. I felt so uncomfortable. I ran so fast out of that bathroom. I was just like pushing it out, like hurry up. God.
Are you guys a window or an aisle people?
Aisle.
Yeah. Okay. Same.
It used to be window. And
You know why though?
Smaller.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you window or aisle?
I'm aisle.
I think it's because we're all tall.
That's probably
you,
the
you
leg
want you want to just
You
put
got
the leg out
exactly.
just a little bit. That's
exactly.
it.
That's 100%. That's so weird, right?
No, I think it's a tall person thing.
Yeah, I know, but like at the same time, like people, I think for the most part, it's gonna be window for most people. But maybe you're right. Maybe it is like a taller person thing.
That's what I think it is. At
I
least.
think so.
That's
Yeah.
why the worst part of a flight is when the flight attendant's like, "Can you move your foot?" Like, yeah, fuck, I was comfy, and then you're just never that comfy again, ever.
Yeah, I mean, if I can sit like emergency aisle, for sure doing it. But the thing about the emergency aisle, if some shit were to go down, I'm out. Bro.
Yeah.
I'm not helping nobody.
Open the
dog.
door. I didn't watch how to do it. This never happens.
Yeah, yeah. Like,
Everyone's looking at you like, what the fuck?
What do
bro?
we do? I don't know. I had 6 airport beers before, bro. Fuck. Somebody should do something about
and
this.
Jack and Coke, like what? I mean, come on, I don't know what to do. And like, no, that's the second we land on the ocean, fucking whip the door open, I'm out that bitch, bro. Sliding in that raft, I'm fucking pedaling away, like paddling away
Wilson!
myself. It is what it is, bro. Like, do not get on a flight with me if you expect me to be a savior. I'm not gonna save you, unless you're my girlfriend.
Do you think you could save people
You gotta
on
throw
a
that in
flight?
there to
Yeah,
be
I had to
safe.
throw it in because I thought she was gonna look at me.
What's up?
Do you think you could save people on a flight?
I think I could open the door.
No,
but
I'm having full fight
I feel like I
response.
would be like him too, where I'm like, I'm not gonna like help the aisle go. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking go. You guys can follow me if you want,
Yeah.
but like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh, you can go, you can go. Hell
Nobody
no.
pays attention to what the pre-flight. Like if something
No.
happens, here's the door. I don't pay attention.
No, I have my headphones in, just watching.
I got my AirPod in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And especially like, do you guys think that you guys can fucking survive in the middle of the ocean on a raft?
I think I could eat a fat person. Yes. I'm not trying to be mean. Who's gonna go? Who's gonna go? If we're all on a raft, and let's say there's 20 other people here, that's too many people on a raft. 5 more people here. We're all thinking, okay, the fat one's gonna die first. We're all eating the fat one first, right? Like,
I mean,
more,
that's fair.
more meat. That's all I'm saying.
That's fair, but like I'm just I don't know. We had a fucking thing. I think I talked about it last time when we were talking about it, but like we had this experiment like in class where it's like, you know, these are the essentials that you need to like survive like on the ocean if you know, if you were to get stranded. My first instinct was just to drink the alcohol that they provided, eat the chocolate, and fucking dip overboard, bro. Like I'm not surviving like in the middle of the ocean. I'm just not like.
Yeah, but I feel like you knowing that is just different than other people being like, I think I could. You know you can't. So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, but yeah, I don't know. The middle of the ocean is the least place I could survive. I think I could survive in the forest.
I don't think I could survive.
I think I
forest.
could survive the forest.
I think it'd be easier
For sure, easier.
if you're in the ocean but you're close to land. But you're like if you're in the middle of the Pacific, like good fucking luck. Bro.
Yeah, that's what
Like,
I'm saying. Like,
You're not gonna survive.
literally the only. So, like, I guess, like, in that fucking experiment, there was like 15 items, and the number one item that you needed was a mirror in the item list
A mirror.
For what?
to reflect like other boats and shit from a distance.
Oh.
Yeah. So all like I think like the top 3 of the top 5 things that you needed on that list were things to like make people attracted to
Yeah,
you.
like a flare gun or something. Or,
Yeah, it was like one of the lists was like fucking oil, I think.
Yeah.
And it was like to like put it on the water and
then
set
it
it on
catch
fire.
fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I did not fucking think. I put that at like 15 when we were ranking these fucking things. I was like, why the fuck would I need oil on a raft? Like
Yeah.
I can't start a
Who
fire.
put oil at 15? I don't know.
But anyways, like yeah, no, that's the one place I think I'm just dead. I'm committing suicide. Like if I land in the middle, please God, don't let that happen. But in the middle of the ocean, I'm out, bro.
Fair.
Yeah.
I'm going like Jack.
Like Jack.
You know, just fucking
Oh, I see.
Jack and Rose.
Floating
Just,
down.
Like the Terminator. Fucking. Cool.
all right, so we did our top 3. So what's your?
Oh, my bad.
You're at 3 now.
So you guys had airport for number 3.
3. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So this is where it got tough for me.
Okay.
Number 3, I put golf.
Yeah.
Okay.
So is this during golf?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
When else would it? What were you thinking?
Well,
Watching the
I'll
Masters.
listen to my number 2 and you'll find out.
I mean, I love playing golf, and if you're playing like shit, or even if you're playing well, a beer always helps.
Yeah.
Like, it just makes the experience better.
That's the beautiful thing about
Fair.
golf. Like, what other sport can you play and just drink a beer at the same time?
And you can drive a cart. Like, like I'm not saying you're gonna drive like an idiot,
No,
Maybe.
yeah.
As we rammed into him
As
once.
one time.
You guys
Because
fucking
you broke
own
a shingle, and I was like, no fucking way.
And just
All I
fucking-
said was I broke the
just
shingle.
gave me a
and
whiplash.
I look over at him. No, there it is. Whap! His neck, my knee. You're just laughing. Like,
Man.
No,
Oh, God.
he felt bad. I could see that he felt bad.
Yeah. But now, beer
was so
and
funny.
golf goes like peanut butter and jelly, and it's great.
Completely agree.
When
Which
they buy accessories for you to drink while you're playing golf.
yeah.
I was actually going to show you something later that Alexis got me to drink while we're
Exactly.
golfing. So
Exactly.
What other sport can you do that with?
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing. Honestly, like, what other hobbies can you really do that with? You know what I mean? Like, it's not just sports. Like,
Yeah.
Darts.
there's not. I mean, sure,
I'm just.
yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
do darts, but
No, but I'm right there with you. But so I have at number 2, I have after golf beers.
Oh, okay, 19th hole kind of stuff.
So yeah, so and this one I like because this one you can replace it with other people's, like, again, hobbies or sports or whatever it is. You get with the homies. Excuse me, that's disgusting. On just the mic, I'm just burping. You get with the homies, you're like playing a pickup game or some shit like a basketball, and then you go out later, you know what I mean? You go to whatever and grab a beer. Or you're with, I don't know, your girls in your fucking book club. That's really misogynistic, but fuck it. Like, but you do this thing with your group of friends, and you go afterwards,
Yeah.
and you go grab that one beer.
It's
And
great.
in our case, it's golf, and
Yeah.
golf is just a beautiful game. It's a beautiful sport, and it's just a fun time. And then if we can, which we don't always have that opportunity, if we can go afterwards to whatever bar, enter whatever name, and go grab another beer or two, because it always turns into like 4. Fantastic time.
Yeah.
I love that time.
I like that.
Yeah.
You're creative with your top 5.
yeah, I feel like
Outside
mine's
the
kind of
box.
stale. Yeah, you.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
Yeah. That's really
Starting
just
out
how.
with hotel beers. I'm like, shit.
Yeah, I heard that. And
Hotel
went,
balcony. I was
what
like,
the what?
Yeah, that's honestly, like, whenever I think about these kind of shits, like, that's just how my brain works. Like, I have to like paint the picture in my head to like really just fucking buckle down and like.
yeah.
Honestly, like, most of my top 5s are probably gonna be just like this. So
Okay. All right.
That makes us think though, so it's fine. Yeah.
We gotta
Okay.
Think a little bit more
And that was
outside the
2, right?
box.
yeah, that was 2.
Okay. You want to go with me? Or no?
Yeah, I said you too.
It was me.
It's you.
Yeah. My 2 is vacation beers. Preferably day drinking on vacation though.
Ooh,
Way
day
better.
drinking.
Wow.
Love it.
Day drinking in general is fantastic, especially as you get older.
It's just more fun.
Get drunk by like fucking 2 p.m.
Yeah.
and then you have the rest of the day to nap.
If I make
Yeah.
it to 2, but yeah.
That's true.
Like,
Does it depend on the vacation or like who you're with or where you're going though?
no, but I'm gonna drink more with certain people.
Yeah.
But no, day drinking on vacation is the second best beer possible. Yeah.
That's fantastic. I really appreciate that.
I got a good one? Hell yeah, I got a good one. Let's go.
That's a really good one.
Yeah, especially like you said, the setting, the people. Well, like when you're with like the right group of people, it could be family, it could not be. Depending on who you are. For me, it wouldn't be. But like we're on vacation. Like if we're on vacation and we go somewhere, like hopefully fingers crossed, we all make it to like Washington or whatever we do like during the summer. Having that fucking like day drinking situation.
It's the best.
You know what I mean? Like playing little like fucking drinking games, beer diet, whatever the situation is. Like, yeah, it's absolutely the best. So
Day drinking in Mexico, great. It was amazing.
Oh, yeah,
It was the
fantastic.
best.
yeah, getting drunk at just midday, great.
Nothing
Yeah.
beats it.
It's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
That's
Like
solid.
keeping that like steady buzz. We just how much of alcoholics we sound like in this whole topic.
I mean, it's the topic though.
yeah, it's
you
true.
know.
Fuck it.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna hide it. I'm an alcoholic a little bit. Like
Our next one is
My
like
name is
top
Jonathan.
5 Bible scriptures or something. Just to offset.
Corinthians
I like
3
that.
3:16.
She's not paying attention.
Okay.
Corinthians 3:16.
3:16.
Is that even a thing? Oh,
Ooh,
What is it?
I never read the book. It's what Tim Tebow had on his eyes.
oh my God.
So that's all I got.
John 3:16.
Yeah.
Per se.
Per
Yeah.
se.
Go ahead.
They're all amazing. I love all the verses. I love all the scripture.
Vote for me. We'll keep all the scripture.
Was that your number 2?
Yeah, that was 2.
Okay.
Gonna go for sure.
I mean, mine was already said, but airport beers.
That's
Okay.
your number 1.
What?
That's your number 1.
No,
Number 2.
that's his 2.
Oh, that's your number
Number
2.
two.
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And why do you rank them so high?
The airport beers.
Mm.
So for me, I get to the airport early just so I can get an airport beer.
How early?
If it were up to me, 3 hours early. I've been getting that 2 hours.
Damn.
Now that I'm married.
Yeah, that's that. Your 3 hours not only is it airport beers, but I think that's just like white dad vibes.
Yeah, I have.
You know,
and
If
the
I
flight's
have
at 9, we're
TSA
there at
pre-check,
5.
So I'm through the security in like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And then I'm sitting there for 2.5 hours.
You go walk towards the gate just to make sure it still exists.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's still there. It's not even like the gate that's going to my location. It's the one before because it's so early.
The other flight's still there.
Yeah.
It's still boarding.
It's one of the things we can thank our dads for. Never be late for a flight.
Never.
Yeah.
Never.
Well, my dad's never been on a flight, but I get what you mean. It's mine is like mine's like mine's like TV dads. That's where I get my
TV
a lot
dads.
of like my American culture knowledge just comes from TV dads, specifically black sitcoms. That's kind of where I get it from. So
Like what?
Like Bill Cosby?
Or like
what the fuck? What do you mean?
Everybody
Like
Loves
what?
Chris or what kind of
Like like Martin, fucking Family Matters, like fucking that kind of vibes. Yeah, I mean that's just kind of what I watched like when I was growing up. So like, obviously it's just like regular sitcoms too, like Full House and whatnot. But like, a lot of the things that I found out were like either like common or like culturally relevant, like were just through TV shows because like the whole airport situation, like getting there early and stuff like that because. I didn't get on a flight till I was 18. Like,
That's fair.
my parents can't fly, so
Yeah.
So yeah.
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 No.
I,
I was like,
Nope.
you want to talk shit? Like,
I didn't say anything.
all right, so we're at number one now.
Number
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Okay, so my number one, and it was kind of wishy washy, but the way I'm feeling right now, specifically because I'm kind of doing it right now, is pregame beer.
Like pregame, any like going to the bar.
Yeah,
or-
so we're off to
Podcast.
go to do an activity as a collective, whether it be the bar, Topgolf, X, Y, and Z, whatever it is, and you have that beer or three, for the pregame. So you get there and you're just like feeling it. But that pregame in itself is just, it's so much fun. Since college days to now, it's just like a consistent thing that you do with your friends, you know what I mean? So sharing that experience and just kind of just being there, that's my number one beer.
The one problem I have with that, it's a good choice.
There's a problem with it?
It can be rushed sometimes.
What do you
Okay.
mean?
Where like if you have to be somewhere like in 30 minutes and you only can pregame for 10 minutes. That 10 minutes is a blast, but it's like
But then
shit,
it's like, it's already
I
over.
gotta drink this
Yeah,
beer
that's fair.
super quick. But
yeah,
it's
just
fun.
kind of chug it, yeah.
But like if the pregame is an hour or two, like fuck yeah. I'm
Yeah.
I
down
mean,
with
yeah,
that.
I get you.
But
I mean, a pregame fucking shotgun is always fun.
yeah, that's fun.
You know
But
what I mean?
Always
for,
a
for top
blast.
one, for number one, no, I don't know.
Fair enough.
Uh,
Fair enough. I think for me, it's like the setting where I'm like,
Yeah.
pre-games in general are like some of my favorite times, just kind of like hang out, whatever. So that's my number one.
See, my number one's kind of the same, though. But mine just says, where'd it go? Any place with the boys.
Damn.
That's number
This
one.
fucking the sensitive ass.
I'm just
motherfucker.
saying.
Sensitive ass answer.
We
bro.
said kind of the same thing. You just used the word pregame.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair.
So you're sensitive. I'm sensitive. He's sensitive.
Anywhere with the boys.
Exactly. And I chugged my beer.
Okay.
Didn't mean to. But like,
It's
whatever.
out of mine. All right, want to hear mine?
Sun's
Yes,
brew.
sir.
It's kind of a wide one, I guess you would say.
Okay.
So
Like the person that Jonathan's gonna eat.
I'd share.
So it's like a setting type of beer, kind of like you guys, where it's like a summer beer / campfire beer / yard beer.
Okay.
Okay.
So I look at it as you're in the front yard, like playing beer die or something. It's summertime. You're in the grass, like Washington, right? And it's just about to the sun's about to set, and someone says like, "Let's start a fire." And you're like, "Fuck yeah, that sounds great."
Yeah.
Pull up some chairs, get some like blankets. You're hanging out with your boys, with your girl or whatever. Get some beers flowing around, dude.
It's the best.
You know what I'm gonna call that?
It's the best.
You know what I'm gonna call that? Summer sunset beers.
Summer sunset beers. The conversations, the beers, just all your closest boys, your girl, like, dude.
Nothing beats it, right?
Can't
Yeah.
so it kind of ties with
Exactly.
yours
Yeah.
a little bit.
We all
think
kind
they-
of had the same number
it's all-
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, really, it's the friends we've brought along the way. That's the real journey. But it really is. If we really boil it down to it, it's going to depend on who's around you.
Yeah.
I mean, on what your favorite drink is. Because again, like it doesn't have to be an alcoholic beverage. It doesn't have to be a vice per se. Like if it's a coffee and your favorite coffee is the one that you have like with your moms or some shit.
You're having coffee around the fire, bro.
It doesn't have to be around the fire.
I'm more laughing that me and you made the joke about per se. I know he was sitting here going, "I'm gonna make it work one time," and he said it, and it worked
I said
perfect.
per se?
I swear, you
I
were
did not
like,
say per se.
or you could have coffee with your mom per se. I swear,
Fuck you. I
No,
didn't
it
say
worked.
per
No,
se.
it
No
worked.
fucking way. I
Watch,
said per
we'll
se.
watch it back. I swear.
Get the fuck out of here.
I swear.
I'm over here trying to make a sweet fucking moment.
I'm in the moment. He
and you're over
laughed.
here. No.
Look at him. I didn't laugh. I'm sitting here going, "This is very nice. This is very nice."
I try to end it like on a
fucking oolong tea. You're like, what the fuck, bro?
some Earl Grey.
Let me have some black tea while we pregame real quick. I get what you're saying, though. I get
No,
what you're
fuck
saying.
you. Now you can't go back on your shit.
That shit was whack. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
Man, fuck y'all.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was very sweet. I wasn't laughing at what you were saying.
Laughing, bro.
I laughed because you laughed.
Don't put it on me.
I laughed because when he said the T, I looked over and you literally went. That was funny. I was holding in a laugh because of the per se. I'm not gonna laugh at that because it worked. It was a very sweet
Fuck
thing he
you. I
just
didn't
said.
say per se.
I could.
If I say per se, I'm gonna edit this and I'm just gonna like put it like 5 times in a row.
He's gonna
Just
change.
say
The,
per se,
he's
per
gonna
se.
change the word just for the sound effect. So
That's the name of the podcast. I didn't say per
I
se.
did not say per se.
per se.
Yeah.
It's fun
Which,
as
by
hell.
the way, what's the name of this podcast? Before we end it off.
Shit, I don't even know.
Yeah. I guess we'll just name it later.
TBD, I guess.
That's actually kind of cool.
TBD's not bad.
I mean, we had
People love lists.
people love lists.
The people's list.
The people's list is good.
TPL.
For the 3 people that are gonna watch this or listen to it, let us know. What your idea is. But people's list, I kind of enjoy.
Just people's list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So whatever it is, situation. This was the first episode. What do you guys think?
I think it was better than the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Conversationally though, I love the first one, but it's just like it was full of dog barks and whatnot. So
Yeah. I like
Dog fart. What?
what the fuck?
What did you say?
What
I
did
said
you
dog
say?
fart by accident. I don't know where that came from. But dog's barking. That's what you said. Sorry.
Alright, man. Well, I was gonna.
That was
never
weird.
mind. It is what
Yeah,
it
it's
is.
fine.
Well, thank you. If you made it this far, fucking, we appreciate it.
Love it.
Yeah, whether it's on YouTube, wherever you listen to podcasts, go ahead and click subscribe, like, follow, comment, rate it, shove it up your. I don't know, just do something with it.
Share it.
Um,
Hate on it with your friends. It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, comment with us if you agreed, disagreed. If you hate us, also let us know. That'll get our interaction up. That's
Yup.
perfectly fine. It is what it is.
Yeah.
You guys have anything else to say?
No.
No?
Bye.
Just do a long wave.